Hello? Hello? Hi, Chipper baby. What is it, my love? Yes, I know, right? Chipper? Honey. That's my cat, by the way, in the background. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me just see something here. I'm just gonna share this out. If it will work, that'd be great. Of course, as soon as I go live, people just start texting me. Every single time I go live, people start texting me. I'm like, okay. I'm A&W root beer. A&W cream soda. The soda. Oh, I hate that sound. Oh my gosh. The metal straw was so cold it stuck to my lips. Okay, I'm gonna go. Your channel. I cannot see the chat right now, by the way. So hello, whoever is here. I cannot see the chat. I'm just sharing this out quickly. I shared it on community already, so. Just go in. Chipper, baby. Hi, honey. You're so precious. My cat's vibing out over there. As always. She always just vibes. My cat just likes to vibe. Boom, boom. Here, here, there. Done. As soon as I open Snapchat now, it uses the filter that I always use. Okay. Wait 1 minute. Oh! They texted me 16 minutes ago, but I didn't get a notification. It's fine. It's a video Snapchat, so I just have to wait till afterwards. Where am I going? YouTube. I'm going to YouTube to check the chat. That's what I'm doing. Yes, right. I don't need this plugged in right now. I'll plug it in when it gets to like 20%. Which will probably be soon, because did I just click on the exact same thing? I'm trying to get to the chat. Hold on. And surprisingly, my microphone's actually on this time. Wow, what a concept. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Wait, I'm gonna turn my Bluetooth off. Is that Wally? Hey Wally! How's it going? Mythic Legends in the house. What's going on, everyone? Yes, I would like to remove that. Remove this too. Move. Yes. And move. Yes. Because I have too much stuff. So what is that? Oh, okay. Yeah, I can stay there. I'm just seeing what needs to be on here and what really doesn't need to be on here. Yes, that is how you spell. Spelling with Molly. Okay, I got everything set up there. Mint. What's this? Nothing. That's not even anything. Remove. Oh yeah, the move right back. Okay. So that's set up, that's good. I'm just waiting for the game to start. What time does it say it's starting? Literally any second now. What is this? I don't know what this is on TV, but the game should be starting very shortly. Oh, 3:45. Okay, so it looks like we have 15 minutes to just chat and chill. To chill and chat for like 10 minutes. So how's everybody's day? I'm gonna put on some music since, yeah, they changed the time to 3:45. It is currently 3:32. So let's see. My chapstick keeps sticking. Okay, this I do not need up. That can go. And I will go, actually that would be nice to actually have up. I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna put that there. Hey! My goodness, you guys can't see what I'm doing. I sometimes think you guys can see like what I'm doing on my screen, but you can't. Oh, since I have the microphone set up and everything, I can do a voiceover for a members only video that will actually be put up on the main, and then a little sneak peek. Okay, mood. We want a, well, what kind of genre? We want, yeah, that's what we want. Oh, this is new. This is apparently new, so this is gonna be interesting. Oh. That was loud. Does anybody else have the thing where you have like, where you surf Amazon and then you put one thing in your wish list and then Amazon won't stop sending you emails and you think it's emails about your package? Like where your package is, like to track it, but it's not. It's just, oh, would you like this because you bought that? I'm like, no, I don't. I really don't. Well, I want it, but I don't need it, so. But I like it, yes. We're gonna see where my order is because it's gonna be very late. Also because I'm in Canada, so normally with Amazon I get it within like 1 to 2 weeks, and sometimes like in 3 days, sometimes. Like real quickly, but yeah, it still says the exact same thing. July 29th to the 20th of August. I ordered it the 8th of June. It shipped the 9th of June. It is not out for delivery yet. They give like a weird time gap. That's a whole month. They were like, we're gonna give a whole month time gap. I ordered some yoga pants. I did a bunch of research on these pants to get. Oh, so that's my knee. That is, gotta censor my knee. Censor the knee. Ooh, I forgot I shaved my legs today. And I went to go touch my knee and I was like, oh, it's weirdly soft. Hi, I'm really open. I'm way too open with people. No, I forgot I shaved my legs and I touched my knee and I was like, oh, soft. Speaking of, I didn't put on lotion afterward. What is going on here? Oh, I must have scratched myself. Ooh. Oh, this one's new too. Oh, corn dogs in Santa Monica? No, that's not new. Why does it say it's new? I have corn dogs in Santa Monica. Too slow. Oh. Jamming out to some tunes before the game starts. Coming up is the game. J and L. I don't know how to pronounce these names. I should know. I'm gonna look it up. There we go. I'm gonna look it up and see how you pronounce the names. Will I remember? No. I won't. Lecce? Juventus? Juventus? Juventus. Juventus and Lecce. Dude, I'm gonna do for myself? Because, I don't know. Hold on. Ah, yes. And then I will go. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, what is this? I can't see the chat right now, by the way. Oh, that's not how you spell it. Lisi or Lise? I will find out. I will find out. Oh. Ah, yes. I will put that up for myself. Right there. so I can remember what their names are. I don't know everything. I'm not claiming to know everything. Oh. Oh. Kick drum. So the game should start very shortly here. Hey RC! How's it going, RC? Like the new hairstyling, thank you! Yeah, it was like way down. You wouldn't even be able to see the bottoms of it. And then I just put it up into little, like helicopter type situations. If I have my hair like this, I look like a bug. I look like a bug. Salsa festival in Toronto? I don't even know it was a thing. Thank you, RC. Yes. It's much, much better. Oh wait, it still feels dry though. That's the thing. I use like hydrating stuff, but it still kind of feels a little bit dry though. That's okay. Oh wait. Google Translate. Yes. Okay. Juventus. 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 So the J is silent. Good to know. Good to know. I would have been calling it completely wrong, but will I remember how to pronounce it? No. Lecce. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Lecce. Lecce. Wow. I was calling it Lice. Lecce. Juventus. Juventus versus Lecce. Good thing I searched that up, because I would have been called it Juventus and Lice. My goodness. Juventus versus Lecce. Yes. Where am I going? Also, I didn't even get a notification. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I did. Did I? No, I didn't even get a notification that I'm live. How's everyone doing? What's everyone up to? The game should be starting very shortly. In the next 3 minutes. Game should be starting. Where am I going? What am I doing? Half the time I don't know what I'm doing. But like, it's fine. It's good, it's fine. We're fine. We're good. The reason I'm so far back is because like I'll like lean forward a lot and stuff. Excuse me, body, but that is very rude to yawn. Teams coming out. Juventus. I wonder what national anthems from other places of the world sound like. I know what the Russian national anthem sounds like. I know what in like the US, Canada, obviously, I grew up singing it every single morning. Every single morning, you would stand and sing O Canada every single morning. And then and then once I went to university, I went to high school, you don't sing it out loud anymore, you just listen. And I was like, oh. And it's usually instrumental. For us in high school, it was instrumental. In elementary school, we had, in elementary school, I did the morning announcements for 2 years, I think it was. I know in grade 7 I did the morning announcements. And there was a little iPod that you plugged in and you went around and there was all these different O Canadas. And they said, listen to them beforehand, plug it in and just pick one. And we were like, what? They're like, just pick one, like any one. So we just went to like a random one time and it was like Hard Rock O Canada. I was like, okay. Like, alright. Was not expecting that. People the announcements, people who were like in the class was waiting for like, oh Canada, like something like really peaceful, just like, oh Canada. I was like, oh my goodness. Like that's hardcore. I mean, either way, it's Oh Canada. Principal was just like, pick one. We were like, okay. And then we had morning pencils or birthday pencils. So it's like, you go through the list in the binder, and if it's someone's birthday that day, you shout them out and say, yeah, it's this person's birthday or it's that person's birthday, and then it's like, please come down after the announcements to claim your your birthday pencil. It's like, wow, happy birthday, here's a 2-cent pencil.
Serie A, Lecce, one of the most famous kits in Italy, but playing their away kit, the blue.
That was my experience this morning.
Tonight,
it was great. I loved it. It was so much fun.
Black and white halves, really, these days.
It was fun because I like
touch,
chocolate.
but Johnny.
Okay.
As we watch the start of the game, Tony, what must Lecce do and what mustn't they do in these early stages?
Well, I think it's really important that they, of course, make a good start, but of course that means cautious, keep the ball, try and get 1 or 2 passes in as well. They can't defend all night, simple as that. Their goal against Italy of 60 tells you that, so they need to make sure they're in the game.
Can't say anything.
But of course, concentration is key. Just try and get through the first 15 and then keep building from there.
How does it sound? Can everybody hear everything okay?
Has touch for Rabiot, and I thought his best Juve game against Bologna. Now Quadrado. 33 games he played for Lecce in 2011-12 when he was on loan from Udinese. Who are now one of Lecce's potential relegation rivals. 1 or 2, you know, who with 2 or 3 bad results could get sucked in. Lecce won 3 in a row. As we approached lockdown, the difference that made was huge. Bernardeschi chases, and that was awkward from Gabriel. Got a little
Imagine
bit
just
lucky
like
there.
right off the bat, like the very first, like.
Certainly did. Bernardeschi, even they are playing 3 at the back, becomes a 5. There's so much space for Bernardeschi to get into.
If you need me to turn up, turn down the TV, anything like that, just let me know.
Was up. Gabriel, delighted to be a Serie A regular. He was talking about that in the week. Clears it away. Former Milan goalkeeper, very briefly Milan. And there is Blaise Matuidi. Filling in at left back, delighted to be in the side.
And now
so he won't be
apparently it's
complaining.
super hot, and then tomorrow's supposed to be super hot. I'm going swimming tomorrow.
Giulio Donati with the throw. Here's Paz. Cleared up by Juan Quadrado. I was interested to hear Bonucci talk this week and say that after the victory in Bologna, which was hard fought but certainly deserved, they had a meeting behind closed doors. Talked about the things
I
that
hang the
wrong.
names, I'm like, Juventus.
Coppa Italian notably, but some performances before the break in the season, they decided to put it all behind them and build from now. And I always think when you hear senior figures at Juve talk like that, it's ominous for everyone else. They mean business. There's Dybala.
I'm gonna check their standings. I'm gonna check their standings and like.
So important, that honesty as sportsman, Tony, and Bonucci gathers them together and reads the riot act, and they positively come out of it. It's trouble for everyone else.
Yes, it certainly is. And of course, Bonucci, a fantastic professional. He did make the trip to Milan, but that didn't work out well. But coming back to Juve has been superb, and all that experience that he's got. And he talks, people listen.
Spread wide by Shakov. There's Petriccioni. It's allowed to drift a little bit further than it should have. And Rispoli with a useful hit.
Well, it certainly was. Great ball from Petriccioni. When it gets knocked back from Mancosu, when it comes out to the right, it bounces up nicely as well. To the right wing back. Rispoli just over.
Yet to score for Lecce, that would have been a good time, and they might not get too many chances. Although this season the Lecce way has been to attack and take risks. And as Tony was saying earlier, statistically the risks they've taken have been
Sorry, my cat was
punished
sleeping
fairly
like, really
effectively.
preciously, and I had to take a
Lost
picture
their
of it.
last 3 against Roma, Atalanta and Milan, conceding 15. There's Taxi, she was always called Taxi. I
She's
always
stretched
think of
out.
it that way.
She's usually in a ball. So she's like, oh my goodness. She just stretched the leg out even more.
Ahead of a much bigger
My
name.
goodness.
Anchor Zayman's midfield. It's a horror for him, really. That's a
I get
useful ball for Falco. He's
Yo,
offside. They made him a
Blaise,
mess
how's
in
it
a good
going,
position
Blaise?
there, Mancosu.
What's
Perhaps
going
should have
on,
looked up a
Blaze?
little earlier.
You're right.
My
I think
chat
the
didn't
promising thing
refresh
is
till
they're
just now.
finding space.
Sorry about
Didn't
that,
get the ball.
Blaze.
They're getting it forward well. Fortunately, it's just the wrong side of the line there.
Blaze,
Here's
here's me
the
okay.
earlier
Alright,
opportunity.
good.
Bouncing so nicely. Didn't
Thank
quite
you.
get his
Yeah, no,
right
my
foot
chat
over the
wasn't
ball.
moving. I
Keep it
guess
down.
it froze there, so I was like, oh, no one's typing. And then
It's
I
frustrating
scrolled
when,
up and it was like, oh.
particularly from that rear angle that we just saw, you can see the finish as it's sat up for Rispoli. Hard and low across to Chesney, and he scores. And again, it is easy sitting up here.
How is everyone doing?
There's Bonucci. They thought it took a little flick on the way through.
It's a long ball. It's Vera. He goes up for it. He does get a touch, and that was no doubt. You just see that he looks
What's
at
that
his
out on?
assistant.
Oh, he kicked it.
Did that like getting some treatment?
Lecce kicked it.
Yeah, there was a guilty look there on the face of Brian Vera. And the replay told us why, the young Colombian. That's Gabriel. Lucioni. Now Vera. Come with a plan, Liverani.
How is she sleeping? Oh my goodness, but...
Mancosu.
It's my cat, by
Now
the way.
Falco. Extraordinary story, Falco, of
She makes me so happy.
perseverance
She's just so
through the
precious.
leagues. Relatively common Italian footballing story. There are quite a few tales of hard-working players who get themselves into Serie A,
Ooh.
particularly forward
Oh
players.
my God, it's so hot.
There's
It's so hot.
Taxidis.
Oh my
Now Vera. Looking for a quarter of a yard against Quadrado, and it wasn't
goodness.
there.
It's like ridiculously hot.
Here's Taxidis. As well
I
to
have a
thread
long
it through,
weekend.
and
I
it's
have a
promising
long
again, this for Lecce.
Amy! How's it going, Amy?
Having some useful
Thank you.
moments
They're like-
in these early stages.
Half up, half down. Thank you, Amy.
Searing heat in
Now I
Turin
have a
today, as you
cold,
can
then my
probably
forehead's
see
cold.
from
That's okay though, because I'm
faces of the
sweating.
players.
It's really
They've got
hot.
very, very warm, very, very
Oh
quickly.
gosh.
Here's Pjanic. It would seem, by the way, from the news this week that that move
I don't think
Arthur
it's been
to
this
Juve
hot
and Pjanic to Barca is getting ever closer.
before July.
Feeling it might even
In
be announced
August,
next week. Here's
in,
Quadrado.
Like, I don't remember the last time it was this hot, this long. My goodness.
Now Bonucci.
Oh. I'm gonna be dying tomorrow.
Here's Quadrado.
It's supposed to feel like 30. Isn't that like
It's useful movement from Rodrigo Bentancur.
85?
Foul from Adrian
Ish.
Rabiot at the far post.
Let's see here. Right now it's 81.
Here we
Feels
see
like
Benedeschi
91.
plays it to Bentancur. It's certainly
And
onside. As the ball
tomorrow is
comes
supposed
across,
to be
just Rabiot actually steps on the back of Rispoli. That's going to be a
81, feels
painful
like
one.
86.
You have the screen. You wouldn't normally,
which
but
is pretty
Came tonight.
freaking nice.
Yeah, it was certainly dramatic.
I had to convert to Fahrenheit
He
because
perhaps trod on his Achilles there, and
I'm in Ontario,
An awkward
Canada,
angle
so we
too.
use Celsius. Hey CC, how's it going?
well,
What's going
Lecce
on?
nearly
Hello,
got to 10
Cora.
minutes.
What's everyone up to?
Here's Vera. Lecce have won once in
Lecce?
Turin. Glorious
Lecce.
game that I remember actually back in April of
Lecce?
2004. It was a 4-3 win.
Juventus?
Axel Conan,
Lecce.
remember him,
Lecce,
scored
Juventus.
twice. So did Javier Chevanton.
Yes.
I used to have a soft
Let's
spot
go,
for
gang.
certainly, and
How's
Franceschini
it
got the
going?
other. And the coach was Tony's old friend, Delio
Chilling
Rossi.
out.
Someone of whom you have fond memories.
Oh,
You're right, but looking at this
nice
side
passing
now,
by Lecce.
looking at their record, they're actually better away from home. You can probably see why, because certainly they are trying to be nice and positive.
Archer, how's it going,
When
Archer?
they can, you just wonder
What's going on, Archer in the
at times when
house?
Juve click into gear.
Uncle
Will they get
Rob
punished
recovering
for
from
it?
yesterday's
Not
party?
the answer is
Yes.
but this isn't where the challenge will be. It's
I
in
bet.
later games, but tonight certainly a good
I'd be
prepare
wild.
to the remaining games. But from Juve's point of view, well, they're going to ask a few more questions of this back line.
CC, how about
Put them
yourself,
to the
Molly?
sword
Doing
at the
pretty
moment.
good.
Quite
Tomorrow
good.
I'm going swimming
Miss
and for
Janic.
sushi, so I'm really excited about that. It's gonna be fun.
Bernadeschi.
Gonna be a fun time. So I'm excited. Archer, just chilling, vibing. As I said, excited to go out
Here's
tomorrow.
Ronaldo.
Buck Skull Gang saying, Archer, hear that NBA schedule releases tonight. It does? Because I'm going to be all up doing NBA streams.
Spoke very highly, Sarri, of both
Watching
man.
The Last Dance just made me
Federico
like so much
Bernadeschi.
more excited. Like it was like I already
And did
missed
it
sports.
as
The
well.
Last Dance came
Both of
out,
whom
and I'm
have
like,
come
now
into
I
much
need
criticism this season.
Give me NBA.
There's Chiellini watching on, who looked like he was on the brink, didn't he, of being back in the squad, and
Uncle Rob Stewart Boulevard.
Still-
I'm gonna be going to the Cascades.
yet quite fit enough.
We're gonna drive over to the Cascades. Her and I.
He said that he might not now retire next summer. And as the world has been going crazy, and as he has been into
Yeah,
his
the
own
Wolverines
degree
felt
in
pretty
business
empty.
administration, a 3-year degree that he's done in 4 years. Feeling as he could yet play in
There's rest-
what will
I
now
just
be
like
Euro
chilling, you know,
2021.
just vibing in the water, having a good time. Hey Zerg, how's it going, Zerg? What's going on? Last of Us 2 is a masterpiece. Hello? Welcome.
Quick feet from Ronaldo. Petriccione just taking him down. But
No,
now
I just
this is
like
the
just
first opportunity to send the big
chilling
guys
out when
up.
I swim.
And get a decent
Unless I'm
delivery,
like
but when you've got
exercising,
Dybala
as like
and
if I'm
Pjanic
swimming
over
to
the ball.
exercise, then
you get a good chance of that.
I'm like just going for it.
From a set piece that Bologna made their
But I can't
first
go
mistake.
exert myself too hard
Denzel with the silly foul on De Ligt.
because I'm
Left
not good at
penalty.
cardio. So.
In from Dybala,
Oh,
Ronaldo
that ball
went
almost
over,
would have went in, but
accompanied
Lecce
by a screen.
headbutted the ball
Referee
out
was
of the way
uninterested, but of
before
course can yet take another look.
Juventus
Two
got
penalties when these sides met earlier
ball
in the
in the net.
season, and
Yes.
those
The
set
reason,
piece penalties,
so I have this up,
something that
so y'all know who's
often fall
playing.
in
It
Juve's
also says it
favour.
up
Here's
there, though.
Bentancur.
But I mean, also, so I kind of know how to pronounce
Feeling is
it.
when Pjanic leaves, Savasa Bentancur will almost
100%
take over as the midfield general.
Zerg
They like
chilling
him that
out.
much, and
Everyone's saying hello to each other in the
the age of
chat.
22, he seems to be improving with every
Michael
game. I get it.
Rice,
I
how's
really
it
do
going,
with him.
Michael Rice?
Here's Ronaldo.
What's up? Nothing much. What's up with you? I'm just chilling out, having a good time. I have a fun day coming up
De
tomorrow,
Ligt.
so I'm excited about that. Zerk barbecue chicken is what's up.
Bentancur.
Ooh. A barbecue
by
chicken
Quadrado.
wrap
Contact,
is amazing. Or a
Went in a
buffalo
strange
chicken.
direction in the end.
Buffalo chicken ranch
They
wrap.
actually back into a good position.
That's
on
like
the
grilled
pitch,
in a panini press, just
Clearly
like
not.
for like a couple
The
seconds,
earlier
just get those
cross,
little
Ronaldo
lines.
goes down, and I must admit, his squeal
Michael
was
Rice
rather
just
loud. We
chilling
could all
at
hear
work.
it, but nothing doing.
Nice, nice.
Luciani
15 minutes into the game here,
did
and
have
so
his
far,
left hand on
no one
Ronaldo, and he
has
would have felt a
scored
little
goal.
grab
I
at
was
his shirt,
searching
but
up the
it's the length of time you have a hold of it
table.
that seems to matter.
I got distracted.
I think that's right. The world would go mad if you gave penalty every single time that happened. You could argue, of course, don't grab your shirt, but
Because I get distracted.
there's contact and there's contact. And here's Petriccione.
Okay, Serie A table. Oh! Juventus is a number one.
It's Paz. Now,
Juventus is a number one.
Taxidis.
And Lecce is at number 18. So.
13th club already, Panagiotis Taxidis at the age of 29. Not the best settler.
Yeah, so
Here's
Juventus is at number 1 in the standings, and Lecce is at number 18. Yes.
That was a lazy
I'm
ball
really
from
shocked that
Quadrado.
Juventus hasn't
Juve a
done a
little
goal
lazy
yet.
so far. And Mancosu draws the save from Szczesny, who implores the champions to sharpen up here.
You're absolutely right. Lack of concentration there from Juan Quadrado. Just trying to knock it back to Delic, but excellent play back to Mancosu, and the pace was taken off by
Lecce
Bentancur.
trying to
Just
get
got
a
a
goal,
foot there in
just
time, but it's a
quite
warning
can't.
sign.
I didn't much like the pass from Bernadeschi
Blaze
either. That was a
still
little
the
bit
chat.
too
It's
casual.
a party up in here. Woo woo! It's a party. Hello, my name is Molly.
Funny how
That was
Sarri
so
has been
cringy. I
compared
apologize.
by many to Gigi Maifredi, the coach in 1990-91, who they always use that phrase, tried to play champagne football, and it didn't work. Baggio in that side, well, Juve have been very champagne for the opening 15 minutes here.
Oh wow! Did not know that, Archer.
In their own final third, and it really doesn't
Hello,
suit
buddy.
them.
Welcome.
Here's
My name is
Petriccioni.
Molly. Welcome to Monster Sports Entertainment. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button on your way in. Subscribe. We're on the road. We're on the Monster Mash to 2K subs. So subscribe
Lecce
and
just starting
hit
to
the
grow in
bell for
confidence a bit.
notifications so you get notified whenever we're live here on this channel.
Not the sentence I thought I'd be uttering. There's Petriccioni. Behind for a Lecce
Let's
corner.
call game gang.
I think you're right,
saying,
Lecce certainly are growing in confidence, but that could be their
Lakers
undoing. They have
versus
to be careful
Clippers
because they
first
start
game, Archer.
committing plenty of
That'd
men
be
forward.
interesting.
And of course the space is
Mythic's
there
still
for
chilling out.
Juve
Everyone's
on the
just
counter,
saying
but at the
hello to
moment,
each other in the chat.
Juve certainly stuck in second gear.
Bonucci trying to switch them on here. Surprised to see that they went short and they made a bit of a mess of that. Another chance, and Quadrado wins the header.
He headbutted that ball and like just sweat went flying off of his head.
That's well won
My
by
goodness.
Bentancur for Ronaldo, and look at Dybala. Ronaldo couldn't pick
Yes,
it
we're
up.
finishing
Bentancur gets a
angry
second
tonight.
chance. And that again is felt really casual from Juve.
Oh
The
yeah.
chance was certainly there twice, not just once. And Ronaldo quite rightly looks to the heavens because his was the easier opportunity just to play Dybala in on the left-hand
Archer, they
side
could win
instead.
another 1/3
Go
year for
straight to the
Serie
defender.
A. Oh,
Right, just
this is the
sharpness
only
isn't
letdown
quite
for
there at the moment.
Championship League, especially they have Ronaldo, right? They should at least win one.
Doesn't matter
I
who you're
thought
playing,
I saw.
who they got injured. You've still
I
got to
thought I
work,
saw Ronaldo, but I
for the
wasn't
openings.
100% sure. I was like,
play with passion
I guess
and
it was
precision.
then.
And we haven't seen that so far from Juve. Of course, the
Yes,
chances
an
are
egg one-on-one class will be
they'll
dropped
click into gear soon, but
at some point. Just stay
really
tuned.
shabby
Keep,
start.
keep the bell
You'll be
on.
furious
And
with
check
it.
community regularly. Buck Skull Gang still chilling out. Hello, hello.
One from Pjanic and diverted wide by Rodrigo Bentancur. In the end, some way wide. Here's Pippo Falco up against Bonucci. Sarri's
Almost
bothered
20
enough.
minutes into the game here
He chews his cigarette
with
butt
a
to come
score
down to
of
the touchline.
0-0.
Linked with Fiorentina this week, Maurizio Sarri, which would be very much a
No score so
hometown club.
far.
I think it's a sign, you know, of how he's
Yeah, Cristiano
thought
Ronaldo
of in general, how
left Real
unconvinced
Madrid to
people
come
are
here
at times
to
by him, that he would even be
Juventus.
linked
Oh.
with Fiorentina for all that
I did
in
not
many
know
ways
that.
is his club.
I just like watching it.
I've
I
seen
don't
Pep
know
Guardiola
like any
linked
of
with
like
Fiorentina too
stuff
often.
about
You
each
know what I
little
mean.
player and all
There's
that kind of
Bonucci.
stuff, but I enjoy it. Hello everybody, welcome to Monster Sports Entertainment. I am Molly. So welcome. Just chilling out.
Rabiot.
Grey mustache.
It's a
though.
good hit from Rabiot.
Ooh!
And a springing save from Gabriel.
Lecce. Goalie blocking that. I don't know how he blocked that. I thought that was going in for sure. That was shocking.
Taxidis. Oh, Falco was caught there by Bonucci. And that'll be a warning, I think, for Juve's captain.
I think he just about gets away with it, doesn't he, Bonucci?
Is the game volume
no doubt.
okay?
There's a challenge from behind on Falco. Steps on the back of his heel as well, but here's the earlier shot
I'll
from
be opening the
Rabiot.
LTV ball live on my
Gabriel.
stream. Stay tuned on.
She moved his feet really well, made a good save.
Me either, Maddie. It's just I knew that there was a Juventus. You know, just hope you. That's all. Oh yeah.
It's Donati.
Yeah.
Paz.
It's good to watch sports. It's fun to watch sports.
The way that Lecce approach things at the back, you applaud them for
Sports are
playing
great.
out, but they're the sort of team you worry about
Going
as
to
they do
sports
play
games,
out.
that
They
hits
don't always
different.
look as convincing as
Like,
they might.
when you're in the environment where everyone's around you is like cheering, it's great. And that's just from me going to high school football games.
Lecce, level with
When I was in
Genoa,
high
1
school, I
point
went to the
behind
football
Sam,
games.
3
And that's
behind
just
Udinese.
from that.
Home against Sam
Just
next
like
week on
cheering
the
on
home
and stuff
means
like
anything.
that. I
Boiling hot.
don't care what it takes.
Julia, for sure.
I am going to see an
Will they come
NFL
again on
game
the front
at
foot?
least one point in my life. And I want to go to the Super Bowl at least once.
Still have Genoa, Brescia, and
Yes.
Udinese to play as well as Sam. That might just be key.
And I don't think my
Who knows,
uncle
they
would
might
be
get
too
3
mad
points here, yeah.
if I tagged along. I don't think my uncle would be too mad if I tagged along to go see a Vikings game.
It's Jacopo
It's like, oh
Petriccioni.
yes, I am coming with you. You must not say no. I am a leech. I am not you.
In from Vera.
If I said, hey, let's go to a Minnesota Vikings
Obviously
game,
optimistic
you'd be like,
from
done.
Giulio
He'd be
Donati.
like, done. Do it. Let's go.
Has at least scored this
He
season.
has
Not
a
too many Lecce
brick
players
there,
have.
like a
9 in
little,
total.
like one of the bricks that were made for the stadium, the
Bonucci.
US Bank Stadium, I think it is. He actually has a brick there.
Bernardeschi with the run. He's onside here. Federico Bernardeschi. No, he's not.
Oh.
Spoke too soon.
They certainly waited a while there, didn't they? But Bernardeschi on this right-hand
Yeah,
side,
he would.
he should never be offside. He's always looking across the line. So there you can see he certainly was a good yard the wrong side. But Juventus at the moment just aren't getting going. This is their best opportunity.
Ooh, yeah, that
Nice
kick
early shot from
earlier.
Rabiot, but apart from
By
that,
Juventus?
has been quiet. Dybala hasn't had the ball in the right areas.
That was
They need to
close.
step it
As
up.
I said, I'm surprised it didn't go in. Long arms. Yeah,
Go on,
he has a
talk
brick
us
with
through
his
with
name
your
on it at the new stadium.
Experience,
Yes,
and indeed expertise. They need to step it up, but how do they do that? Does someone have to come out and grab it? Bonucci go on a run, something like that? Send out a message?
Urgency. They need to play with urgency. And again, without any crowd, it's kind of easy to get into, I suppose, lulled into an easy game. But they need to play it quickly. They need to try and produce a mistake from the opposition. High tempo. So every single thing, do it quickly. When you can take 3 or 4 touches, don't
I mean, to the
take
bottom of the
1 or
pop
2
can.
touches and move the ball.
Because I'm cold. I mean, because I'm hot.
Here we see Quadrado battling away with Vera.
Hello, T. Carlos. How's it going? Welcome. I'm Molly. Hello. It's
There
very
we
nice to
have the
meet you.
problem
Welcome
with
to Monster
Sarismo,
Sports
with Sarri
Entertainment.
ball as it's called around
Everything's
the
going
world.
good.
Over and
Ontario,
over, that's the
Canada.
feeling from within the camp. He can't get the Juve
I'm
players to
Canadian.
understand the importance of moving the ball quickly. And that has been not the only problem, but
I'm a Canadian girl.
one of the problems.
9-hour drive from here, yeah.
The other problem has been recruitment. I think
8-9,
there are
yeah.
several players in that
Yep.
squad who play
T.
relatively
Carlos,
regularly who
Canadian.
aren't necessarily Juventus players. Not what's required by them. If they do win the title, it would be an impressive win.
Oh.
Here's Petriccioni, Taxidis.
Two medium, 2 topping pizzas for $20.
Talking Speaking of urgency,
Dang.
Liverani is
I don't know where
really
that
getting
is.
into his players.
Pizza Nova, wherever
It's
that
his
is.
voice you can hear
I don't know where that is.
echoing around the Juventus stadium.
It's funny because now that there's no crowd, you can just hear them all yelling.
Dybala.
You can hear like them all talking and yelling and oh my goodness. Hello, 9 of you in the chat. How's it going? Welcome to Monster Sports Entertainment. My name is Molly, your
space.
host. We're just
For
chilling out,
Bernardeschi, but guess
watching
what?
some
You're
Serie
kidding me. You can't be offside again. How many times has he been
grand old
now
time.
offside? Everyone can see. Bernardeschi just has to look up, see the line, and make sure he stays half a yard the other side, but still he can't.
Does anybody have any pets? That was completely random. I looked over at my cat and I thought I'd ask if anybody has any pets.
Ricochets off Rabiot, just forced Bonucci to be alert. Now it's Juan Cuadrado.
Oh.
Dybala, who scored 3 and made 1 assist in his last 4. Is the man whose goals they've relied on with 22 of them, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano
He was going to be
Ronaldo.
rested, developed throughout the day, but
I was like,
he's
Ronaldo.
playing. He hasn't made much of an impact.
Ronaldo.
Cuadrado. There's Bernardeschi.
Ronaldo. That sounded French. Not sounded Italian. That sounded French.
Fearless charge here from Rispoli.
Oh, Tripper,
It will
baby.
count as a shot on target.
My goodness, he looks so
Really
soft.
the best thing I can say about it.
Tripper's my cat. I love my cat.
Here goes Ronaldo. Twinkling feet here from Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh.
It's only Bentancur gambling in the middle, who's now won it back.
Lecce.
This time Bernardeschi for
Oh,
Ronaldo.
that was cool.
Well, the very high tariff, and he couldn't quite pull it off.
But if anyone can, it would be
He's like
Cristiano Ronaldo.
flipped back and he
Bernardeschi
kicked.
to his left.
What the heck?
Finds him really well. Goes for the spectacular.
He like
To
kick?
bring it down from that sort of height anyway, so
Pele kick.
why not? But couldn't
Pele.
quite get over
Pele
it. But I
kick.
think you're right. You look at the front three. Dybala's trying to drop so
That guy
deep to
looks
get
like
the ball.
Crocodile
Ronaldo
Dundee.
likes that left-hand side. When the ball comes in the box,
It wasn't.
there isn't anyone there. Bentancur was the highest furthest forward player, of course, coming from midfield. I just wonder, certainly in the summer, to be some restructuring of this side.
Here is Ronaldo seizing on another Lecce error. They can't make too many of those, and it's
Slowly go
Ronaldo!
over that way and look
As
at
close
Tripper.
as they come.
Oh, but did you see her like see her?
There's no way that once he gets into that position, he's going to give up the
But did you
opportunity to
see
have a
her
shot.
see her?
This time, it's on his left-hand side, just moves the ball well, opens the goal up, but always going wide.
Yeah, I agree with you about the restructuring. Starting, it would seem, with Arto. Sarri's made it clear, by the way,
30
that
minutes here
the Pjanic move has got nothing to do with him.
into this
Wouldn't
game,
wanna
and the
lose him, he's a
score
player
is
that he
still
likes.
0-0.
Good running from Rispoli. Cross had a
Ooh, that would have been so
Touch
close
on it.
getting a goal.
free head for the half hour in Turin. Might just be a developing story. Lecce playing well here against the champions.
My eyeballs just vibrate. Sometimes happens. It's fine. Hey Johnny Talk Sports, how's it going? What's going on? I'm doing well. I am
Here's
doing
Rispoli.
well. I am doing very well. and getting some sushi with a friend, so it's gonna be fun. It'll be a good time.
Now Petriccioni.
So yeah, hello everybody, welcome to Monster Sports Entertainment. I'm your host Molly. We're just chilling out and watching some
letting them play.
Italian soccer. So far the score is at the very top of the screen. It is 0-0.
Ronnie did say this week,
No
as well as he
score
was
yet.
frustrated. Oh, that's a mistake.
Oh, he fell.
Now then, what colour is the card? Everything might just have gone
Yellow
wrong in
card.
the blink of an eye.
Red card?
Lecce down to 10. They overplayed and they paid the price, and Liverani can't believe it.
Lecce getting a
And
red
that
card.
feels so cruel.
It certainly does, but
Thanks,
I think
Johnny.
the referee,
Thank you.
Piccinini, had no other choice.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if
Luciani
you
just
see my
gets into
haircut
a
yet.
right mess. He's
My
already
haircut.
thinking what he's going to do with the ball. Unfortunately, what he forgot to do was control it.
It's much lighter.
Gets
I have
under
very
his feet,
thick
and
hair
then
naturally.
it all gets
hair
very
beats-
messy. Here we
But
see
it's all
it's
thinned out now, which is nice.
the ball back to him.
A little
Bentancur
bit
is
of a
closing him
headache
down,
when
but that is just awful.
my hair is just...
Bentancur, no doubt, if he continues his run, he's clean through on goal. And you've got to feel for Lecce, you really have, because
Red
they
card
started
for
bright, they
Lecce?
worked very, very hard, but now
My
against
gosh.
Juventus with only 10 men. Going to be a long old hour left in this
Thank you,
game.
Johnny.
And it was so preventable.
Are they doing a kick now?
Top level sport for you.
Yes, they are.
Challenges come your way every
What was
second
that?
of the game, and you have to
That just
respond,
flew
and
out of nowhere.
Johnny
It
didn't.
just appeared.
And they could rub salt in the wound. Kanic or Ronaldo could slam this into the top corner, but it's a long way out. Ronaldo, of course, has never scored a free kick for Juve.
Tripper, what's Gampa doing? She got up pretty quick when she heard something going on in the kitchen. Cat loves food.
Without much of the ball,
She gets it from me.
you fear a bit for Lecce's legs. Liverani has been very critical of 5 substitutes. He might quite enjoy it tonight.
I think he certainly will, because he's been shouting from the sidelines, and his players have worked very, very hard, but we're only half hour into the game, still plenty of time, and of course as the minutes go by, with only 10 men, things are just going to get worse and worse, so Juventus still have to be patient, but they can still play at a greater
Oh, it just
tempo,
showed
but
videos
allow
of
the
the
ball
fans
to do the work, move
on the
this
bottom
Lecce side
banner.
around.
The bottom electronic banner that usually shows like
People
advertisements.
watching on there.
It just
Will
showed
we see
some
Higuain
videos
for
of
the
fans.
first time since lockdown at some point? His mother has been very unwell, which is why given extra time to stay in Argentina. You do feel for him. They'll keep pushing Lecce, and here they come. Half an appeal for a hand there, but not by everyone, which is normally a sign that he didn't hit anything. Here's Taxidis.
I had a towel over me yesterday on the back of my neck. That's nice. That hits the
You've
spot.
got to admire their
The collar
bravery.
side hits the spot.
They're going to keep going at Juve. And here's Taxidis!
Ooh!
Wouldn't that have been something?
It certainly would have. And just look at the defenders. There's 7 Juve defenders. Only one.
Lecce.
Falco is up top. That's
Tries to go for
unfortunately
the goal, but it
wild
curves.
off target.
It curved to the
Scored the odd
left.
spectacular goal
Yes.
in his time. Yet to
Ball
score one
curves
for
to the
Lecce.
left. It didn't go even.
It- Bonucci. Oh, there's a slip there, and it opens up for Cristiano Ronaldo. Taxidis did well to read that. Slip from Petriccioni. Now Matuidi.
Juventus. Juventus? Juventus. Lecce. Juventus. Yes.
Here's
Juventus.
Dybala. Scored that glorious goal against Bologna.
Oh! Lecce kicking out.
see the challenge earlier. Taxidis gets the ball. Now they're winding up. And here's the appeal for handball. I think Matuidi just took his eyes off it. He might have high up on the arm, but didn't know anything about it.
His arm was by his side, which is key. Hit it though. In from Pjanic. Well, Delic went sprawling just like he did against Bologna.
I just thought Paz gave him a little nudge on the way through there. He actually gets away with it. You can use your body to a point, but that is very much on the edge.
Yeah, that's two borderline ones from them at set pieces. They need to be careful.
Speaking of a
Juve's
towel
so
around
powerful in that area. Here's Taxidis.
It's hot.
Support here now from
It's
Vera.
hot. What's that from? Where he's
Down
like,
behind by Bernardeschi. It's another
it's hot. What's that
corner
from?
for the Salentini.
And you got to admire their spirit, don't you?
Yeah, I think
Still
that's from
trying
a
to
mind reading.
commit bodies forward when they can.
Most like,
How long can they keep it up for?
I admire their spirit and I fear for their legs. But it's good to watch while they're doing it.
60-minute timer.
Looks like Petriccioni this time to take it. He was caught late by Bentancur. It's another dangerous Lecce set piece.
Certainly was a late challenge, wasn't it, from Bentancur? Petriccioni out to sling it in, but this just plays into the hands of Lecce. Bentancur gets a yellow card for it, but it stops the play, allows them to have a breather. Of course, they can get their big men up.
That makes sense.
Try and find a decent delivery.
Ooh, let's not put that on.
No doubt it was late. I think it was a foul all day long.
Yeah.
You can tell that Szczesny has been really unimpressed with what's been happening in front of it. Taken short by Falco, and Vera blazes it. One or two of those who
Come on, guys.
moved forward for it looked
You
unimpressed.
get paid to kick a ball.
Well, that's a long way off target.
I'm kidding. It's not as easy.
At least they sprung the on of surprise, but no surprise with a shot.
I don't know, left-sided
It's like when you
defenders who
drop
think
a
they take free
football,
kicks,
like
eh?
American
Stop
football,
it.
like you drop one,
He's
it bounces
taken
around
cool.
everywhere. You can't predict where it's going.
That's me told. Now Quadrado.
And like your foot isn't necessarily shaped in like a great way for like kicking, you know what I mean? And the shoes go to like a point.
Just don't mention Rotterdam.
You kick it like slightly wrong, it goes boom off to a different direction. RC, I get paid to kick balls. Freaking
Here's
right.
Delic. Now Bonucci.
Getting paid to kick balls must be great.
Plenty of space for Blaise Matuidi. Bernardeschi.
I have a cold towel on the back of my neck, by the way. Because it's very hot. It is like 91 degrees Fahrenheit here. It feels like 91 degrees Fahrenheit.
Long challenge there from Rabiot.
So there's some sixers RC, hashtag
Now
fat.
Pjanic.
RC.
Moving it really well now for Rabiot. Behind this time for a Juve corner.
And that's better once, of course, the midfield gets congested. Middle of the park is busy as well. Get the ball wide, try and get around the back. This time Mario pulls out to the left-hand
RC,
side.
well, Maddie, just to let you know, I'm 1,064 watch hours right now, so I got 2,936 left to go. Nice!
See the fan
That's
wall
freaking
there in the
awesome.
background. Vala with the outswing up.
Yeah,
Bonucci was closest to Gabriel.
There was a lot that went on to get watch
Lecce
hours.
down to 10
Let's
after the
just
red
say
card
that.
shown to
My
Fabio
goodness.
Lucioni.
It took a while, but
Vala. This is relentless Juve pressure now. This is where they turn the screw.
As they are now keeping Lecce back. And
5
so far,
minutes
Gabriel's only
left
had one
here
decent
until
save to
halftime.
make off Rabiot, and that's about it. But he might be a bit busy now in the last 5 minutes of this first half.
From Dybala, free header, Ronaldo.
Ooh.
And somehow he
Yeah,
doesn't take the
4,000 watch
opportunity.
hours needed.
Well, that's incredible. Two things there. Who is picking him up? That's the first thing. He just waltzes off, and how much space has he got? The second thing, of course, is how did he not score? The great man normally has them for breakfast.
And that's just like,
It's about
I
roll.
did 32 days
H,
straight
I reckon.
streaming with multitasking
Maybe a
stream
bit lower than
Sundays.
that.
Got it though. Yeah, my dad did.
Oh, wait, didn't he?
And then people are like, oh, why is this person on so much? Like, because they're trying to get their watch hours. Like, it takes a while. Whoa. I don't like that sound. Maddie, I think 2021 will be the year I get...
Taxidis.
Oh, frickin' rights, Arthur. Frickin' rights. That was sounded so Canadian.
You'll be worried.
Oh, frickin' rights,
Security of a
but...
man advantage, yes, but...
RC took a nap. Nice. Naps
said
are
that
great.
thing,
Naps
it's
are
happened to me
fantastic. Sometimes I
somehow
wake up feeling even more tired than
Raise
before.
the game, the odd minute or two, score one or two, and then
Arthur, like Cold Stone does.
game's over. So Lecce still
Cold
have
does.
plenty to do, but they're in there fighting.
Johnny, that reminds me, you gotta check my analytics. Yeah, they have so much stuff on the analytics. My gosh, you can see like where most of your viewers come from, all that jazz.
All the way back to Wojciech Szczesny.
Oh, you better chill yourself out. Chill yourself out.
Now Matuidi.
Oh,
Sitting deep now and trying to defend until half time.
Just boiling aggressively.
Here's Ronaldo. The space here for Bernardeschi. And Juve blades another chance over the bar.
Well, that's incredible. Ronaldo does fantastically well, puts into a dangerous area. Bernardeschi gets there first. And it does seem easier to put it in the
The
goal than
potatoes are
somehow
boiling.
get it over.
A lot.
Yes, he's going
Why
to
did I
full
kind of
pelt.
sound like
As
rude
does put him under
from Despicable
some
Me?
decent
I
pressure
sometimes
as well,
slip
but
into
that's
that, and
another
I don't
golden
mean
opportunity missed.
to. Boiling.
His last Serie A goal over a year ago.
Beautiful girl. He's like, girl.
There's someone who'll be kicking the bench and suggesting he would have scored both of those chances.
I don't even know what accent that is.
Gabriel, with a little niggle there on his thigh. Some worried faces amongst the Juve players.
Johnny Sports Talk.
Higuain,
That's a lot
by
of
the
watch
way, is
hours. Oh my
apparently a
goodness.
terrible watcher.
Haven't been up doing much
Kicks.
lately. Have some
Kicks
plans
whoever's
though.
sitting next to him, kicks the bench, and
Imagine
he'll
the
be doing
microwave
exactly that
timers
right
for
now.
potatoes if you hear it. Making home fries to go with our 43 eggs we have to eat. Yes. I just got more eggs too. So, we got a lot of eggs. I got 3 times 24.
Gabriel is okay.
No, 18. I added an extra 18. 18 plus 18, 36. I just bought 36 eggs. Is that the math
Nearly
that's
another
correct? Is that correct?
poor decision from Donati this time.
Yeah, life
Pjanic.
comes first, for sure. With YouTube, life comes first. Archer, 7 p.m. Eastern tonight, the schedule releases.
Bonucci.
Yeah, Archer, talk about that tonight, that'd be good. 2 egg omelet, 2 scrambled, 1 easy, 1 over hard, 1 over medium for this video.
Bentancur.
We did hard and
I
soft
don't know
boiled
for him
last
this
time
time.
poached. Yes.
Rather slashed across it, never looked convincing.
He certainly didn't. Off target again. I just can't seem to find.
Yeah, NBA release tonight.
To the net.
As
That's
well,
a
one
long way
class
off.
coming soon. Yes, it
Juventus.
will be.
I think Mauricio Sarri has a few certainly ideas to
It
change
will be
things at
coming
half
soon.
time. There's the first opportunity. Just so much space, incredible. Bonucci can't believe it, neither can we. But surely, possibly a Ramsey or a
I
Costa
love
can
eggs.
come on. I don't think
People
there's 3 in
drink
midfield.
eggs.
Because
I
against
like
10
eggs
men,
not that
surely
much. It's the
another
texture.
one on.
I'll be like,
further up the pitch, they're going to have so much of
I
the
don't
ball
like the
in
texture.
the
I
second
don't
half.
like it.
We'll be asking more
But
questions of
people are
Lecce
like,
because in
oh,
this
just
first,
put
they
it in
haven't
some
done that
orange
enough.
juice and it's fine.
Is it a night for the second half at least? Ronaldo, Dybala, Higuain. Notorious combination that
It's very hot.
causes much debate. Lecce on the counter.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good to
Tipo
do.
Falco trying to do it on his own.
The potatoes to be
Bentancur
drained,
is caught up with
FYI, once done. Okay.
That was nicely done.
Ooh, there is +2 for the stoppage, and then it'll be halftime. When do I put this? That's where that's going.
Here's Ronaldo. Drifts away from one challenge and eventually ran out of room. Wins the corner. Final minute of the half.
He actually overran it as well, didn't he? But He managed to get the last
Almost
touch. Didn't need to.
halftime.
Can they survive until half-time? Brave 10-man Lecce. They're nearly there. But Juve are traditional heartbreakers. And there's the free header. There was the chance for Matthijs de Ligt. But couldn't keep it down.
I'm just seeing
Another
where it is.
occasion
Whoa,
that
it's right across there.
Somehow
That
they
works.
get free in the box.
It does
They
work.
just about
Right? Yeah, that works.
do
It's
enough,
big
but
enough.
no one gets really anywhere near it. There's no challenge there. De Ligt can't get over the ball. Much like the rest of his teammate, just slightly off colour.
I was pretty close with that time.
Well, Lecce have hung on
Maker Street
successfully
Crew.
here, and there are problems for Juventus. Yes, it's 11 against 10 after the red card shown to Fabio Lucioni. But Juve have missed two glorious chances via...
There we go. Where is it? Halftime. Boom, it's halftime. Which means it's party time and pulling out a chicken breast. Pulling out some chicken breasts. Apollo. If I had a chicken, what's this? Make sure you do 4 streams of work, you should get there. Yeah. Okay, so it is currently commercial break. And if I had a chicken, there's one of them. Oh yeah. It's in the audio library. Oh, I love this one. Oh, I feel like I'm at an old-timey carnival. Sorry. I get really excited over things. I'm dancing in the kitchen. You can't see me. You can probably feel my vibe through the screen. Whoops, I'm getting back to the old habits. Those are just there temporarily, I'd say, as 2 weeks later they still sit. my goodness, that was the best. Downloading that. Okay. Divine Life. I want some bangers. And what is that? Cinematic? Say less. Let's find some more cinematic stuff. Fond memories. What's this? Nice of peanuts, by the way. Oh. Okay. "16 people reported COVID-19 today from NBA, apparently." Oh my gosh. That's a lot. Probably. I went to see when the potatoes will be done, and it said like 20 seconds. Oh. I want to find the strainer though. Oh, there it is. Time to strain the potatoes. Ow, son of a... Butt liquor prices have never been lower. I want to make them every time. Potatoes are drained. Butt liquor, our prices have never been lower. I love The Office. A lot of the things I say, I'll say them, and people won't understand. They'll be like, what the heck? I'm like, oh, you don't watch The Office. I'm jealous of the people who get to watch The Office for the first time, you know? I just watched a thing and it was like The Office out of context. And I was like, literally Creed, there's a comment underneath that said Creed exists out of context. Creed does. Literally anything's going on and Creed's just always out of context with anything. Like, my goodness. In Ontario, we're only on phase 2. In Ontario right now, where I am, we're only in phase 2. But I'm in like northern Ontario. I'm not in southern Ontario where Toronto is. I'm up more. So, what was this? And in southern Ontario, they went into second phase after we did. Because they're a much denser populated area. Archer, you did? You had 2 lucky 60s in honor of Kobe. Oh my goodness. I think I was busy doing something. What was I doing? I was probably doing something for school, knowing me. Well, I don't know, this is better like this. Sweet, Johnny! Sweet. And we'll see you there. No, I'm done with the peanuts. What is peanut in French? Peanuts in French. Cacahuète? Cacahuète. I like that. Cacahuète. That means peanuts in French.
Cacahuète.
Cacahuète. I'm such a bad accent. Mr. T. Oh, spill the tea. What's the tea? Tell me. This one's called Mr. T. Like T-E-A. Like the tea you drink. The tea you drink. Yes, that is how you drink. Oh! Emma Chamberlain always uses this in her videos. She uses it in her videos when she like there's like a try-on haul or something. She's like, she just like stands there. I'm like, me too. What was he saying? When I first seen Emma Chamberlain, she didn't have many subscribers at all. And when I watched her video, I was like, when I first started watching her videos, I was like, she's gonna be big. And now everyone won't stop talking about her. And she's been on, I think she was on the cover of Vogue magazine. My goodness. Yes, watch Community tab. See, keep on post notifications, keep on bell notifications. Is there post notifications? Goodness. Pardon me, that was very unladylike. That's very unladylike because I'm like sitting just like, it's like manspreading. I feel kind of uncomfortable when I wear a dress. Just a little bit. Yes, next Friday, most likely a radio show, but keep up with, what's it called? With Community tab, so you know. Endless Love. Tape Deck. Endless Love. Let's see. We're just going through music and just vibing with whatever is here. That's what we always do. The whole other has a lot of cool stuff. This is called Renegade Jubilee. That was awful. I wish I never did that. Can you undo something? I wish there was an undo button for life. Not like your entire life. Just like certain things. You know, you do them and you're like, can I just go back like 30 seconds ago when I did not say or do that, please? One time I was writing so much on the computer, so I was just like typing so much on like a Word document or something, and my papers fell out of my binder, and I went, oh jeez. I went like that because I was used to clicking the undo button every time I would mess up when I was typing. So then something happened in real life and I was like, oh damn. And I was like, that's not how that works. I'm like, that's not how that works. That's how I knew I needed to take a break. Was because I was trying to push an undo button in real life. So. Welcome to the chat. My name is Molly. Welcome to Monster Sports Entertainment. Don't forget to like the video on your way in, subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you get notified every single time live here on this channel. Can I put like 2 camera things? So it's just like one part of it is just like empty on the other end of the screen. So when I put my arm out like this, it shows my arm going like all the way through the other side. Sometimes I should keep thoughts to myself. Ooh. What's this? Sidestepping by Otis McDonald. Oh! Oh, I really like this one too. If I had a chicken's really good. Reminds me of my well, I'm dead. Reminds me about a carnival. That's what I meant to say. The other song that was played. So it's currently halftime, but the game should be starting up soon. It's showing the players. Just talking with their coaches. So the score is still 0-0. It's halftime and the score is still 0-0. Does anybody else put ketchup on their scrambled eggs? Because I've been doing that since I was like a kid. And I just... Some people grow out of that. I've talked to people and they're like, you still do that? I'm like, what do you mean I still do it? Yeah? Like, what? They're like, yeah, like, as a kid I did it, not anymore. I'm like, if you're judging me, I don't need that negative. I don't need that negativity in my life. No, but I'm like, yes. What day is it today? Thursday. Today's Friday. I don't know the days, but the game's back on. How do I stop this? How do I stop myself? How do I stop myself from existing? I'm kidding. Can this play?
Try and engage a little bit, but they know it's going to be a
knocked
Liga
right in the
action.
nose.
And every sort of little stoppage like this, they're going to take their time, aren't they?
He was caught in the mouth, wasn't he, Rispoli? You can see the point of the elbow of Matuidi. Counting his teeth, but I think he's okay.
When I brush my teeth and the bristles hit my gum wrong, I like can be in pain.
Yeah, stop-start does not help Juve.
A solid 10 minutes. Like, just like... But then we get hit in the mouth?
He'll be fairly unimpressed. The great man, Pavel Nedved, so far.
Oh, he probably bit his lip. Oh, his lip's bleeding. Not a lot, but it's enough.
Yeah, you can hear his message to his teammates. And it's a cut on the lip, quite a nasty one.
Oh, that is a pretty nasty cut. I was like, don't stop bleeding that much for this show, and I was like, yes, we have Monster merch. I don't know where the cup is.
Gabrielle to clear away.
Why did my arms wiggle like that?
Lecce, by the way, at the moment, remain
like,
the
no
only
muscle.
Italian club to have played at this specific stadium and remained unbeaten.
I'll like be
One
doing
trip.
squats, doing
The 1-1 draw in 2012.
crutches,
Marchisio scored, then
all that
Bertolacci with an equaliser. Quadrado was sent off and playing for Lecce, but they still managed to get a draw.
And then I forget my arms.
They would keep hold of
and
that statistic if they could win
like
or draw
it's gonna
tonight.
look really weird. I'm gonna have like abs and like toned legs and like noodle arms. It's gonna look really weird. I need to start doing like push-ups or something.
Here's what they're complaining about. Challenge from Vera. He does not get the ball. He takes out Quadrado.
Like,
Foul
lift
not
objects
given.
like this, you know what I mean? Maybe the thing that you do where you like lean over.
His Serie A debut tonight
Also
for
the halftime
Brian Vera. Here's Matuidi. Rabiot for Ronaldo. For Quadrado. Too predictable though from Juventus, not moving it quickly enough. The same old criticism. Dybala. It's a great ball in for Bonucci. Again, De Ligt felt he was being held as Bernardeschi drives it back in. Now Falco, no support at all. And he's won the free kick. That's excellent centre-forward play.
You're right, he's done well just to retain possession, going absolutely nowhere, and goes down under the touch. But here again, set pieces really are a problem, aren't they, for Lecce? As the ball comes across, it's Bonucci with an absolute free header. Does everything right, heads it down and back.
That was so close for Juventus.
Nothing doing there either. Come dancing.
How was that not any kind of yellow card?
Because De Ligt initiated the contact, that's why they're not interested. Too much of that will not work in Lecce's favour, just giving it straight back. Here's Ronaldo. Now Pjanic.
Nice passing from Juventus.
Clumsy from Rabiot, and again Falco wins the free kick.
Hello everybody, welcome to Monster Sports Entertainment. I am your
No
host,
surprise
Molly.
to see Douglas Costa getting ready. I think Sarri has seen enough.
Italian soccer.
You're absolutely right.
Whoa, his
Falco, of course, being so short, gets a knee in the ear.
An ear on which he has, on the inner part of it, a tattoo, which looks painful to me. Here's Pjanic. Now Dybala. Pjanic for Quadrado again.
Going up.
Really searching delivery. Bentancur was diving into challenge, behind for a corner.
Lecce
I think
is
it's really
doing
important as well. Yes, Juventus
a
can
good
keep the ball
job
for absolute
of
fun, but they still have to put the ball in the dangerous area.
getting the
They're
ball
not trying to score
like,
after all,
away
so
from the
get
net.
it in there.
Lecce is going to do a
defending.
good job of defending the ball.
Is it going to be Douglas Costa for Rabiot, I wonder? Here's Dybala to curve one just wide. He saw an opening and he just tried to pick his spot.
Well, we've seen this so often, haven't we? Dybala just curls it in to that top corner. Didn't quite get the bend he required.
Juventus so close.
It's that change you were talking about really in the first half. They don't need that extra man in the midfield.
No, they don't.
So close.
Because quite simply the Lecce midfielder just dropping back to be a screen for the defenders. So take one of them off and put Costa a bit further forward. Get running at them. He'll hopefully inject some speed and pace.
There's De Ligt. Still plenty of time for Juve, and they're far too experienced to panic at all. Dybala. Douglas Costa, the relentless rhythm of Juventus. Bonucci was in there. And that's a poor giveaway, and it's Ronaldo for Dybala.
Oh! Juventus getting 1 point, getting a goal.
It is a pearl of a goal as he picks out the top corner.
As RC says.
And Dybala's
Hello, IW.
influence
How's it
is
going,
growing at a
IW?
crucial time of the
What's
season,
going on?
and
How you
Juve have the
doing?
breakthrough.
Well, Paolo
Welcome.
Dybala, he has got
I'm Molly,
a
by the way.
wonderful
Hello.
left foot. He's
Welcome
shown
to
it
Monster
time and
Sports
time
Entertainment.
again. Unfortunately, Shakov with
New
an
score,
awful pass sets up
Juventus.
Ronaldo.
Ooh.
And one touch from Dybala.
One.
Where's he going to put it? Well,
Lecce,
sixpence right in the top
0.
corner. That's where Gabriel in the Lecce goal. No chance. So accurate. Brilliant from the Argentinian.
He got it seriously swerving to...
It will update. It will.
Now then.
43. Yeah, it will update in a second.
What can Lecce do?
Yes,
These
Johnny
are
Talk
dangerous
Sports.
times, because if they risk too much, they risk being humiliated at the other
Yes,
end as their
Johnny.
legs start to tire. Lost 5-1 in Turin in February '94. They've lost
Yes, we have
4-0 twice.
memberships
I'm not suggesting
for
5-1s on the cards, but it could
per
go
month. We do exclusive
wrong
content
very,
on
very
there,
quickly.
exclusive recipes, behind the scenes
You're right, it
of
could
our
be anything,
life.
couldn't it? It just also up to you,
Bunch
mate,
of stuff
how
on
much
there.
they push
The
and go
recipes
for it.
alone, it is worth it.
Goals are no doubt going to be there.
It is worth
Lecce's
the
going to be
membership.
dropping
Some
deeper and
fantastic
deeper.
recipes.
If they somehow have any energy to get forward, well, I'll be surprised because then they'll certainly get caught again.
Oh!
Matuidi. It's Bernardeschi.
Juventus with most of the
Bentancur.
possession throughout the second half.
Now Quadrado. Now they're moving it that little bit more quickly.
Yes.
Full of confidence suddenly, Juve. Dybala. Douglas Costa trying to pick out Ronaldo. It's funny how much the goal changes the game. Lecce suddenly look 15% more tired, and Juve have a spring in their step and look likely to get a second. Here's Douglas Costa.
It's so weird. Remember, they all are just standing there,
Dybala went
and
over,
then
so
they
too did
all
Ronaldo, and
run
the
at the
referee's
exact
unimpressed
same
by
time
both
and
of
turn in
them.
the same direction. Ronaldo feeling his mouth. I think he got hit in the mouth.
Now Rispoli. Delict across to deal with him.
Oh!
Takes everything.
Great challenge. Absolutely.
Juventus stopping that ball
Ball, man.
sliding in front of the Lecce player. Oh my gosh.
Sarri did say this week that, well, he came from Dutch football where they don't focus much on defending, so he had a lot to learn.
Juventus apparently has been around
He's the
since
first
18...
Player going down Dybala, then Ronaldo. For me, that's
64,
nothing in
I
either
think.
of those. Piccinini correct.
Since 18 something, which is crazy to me.
Douglas Costa. Dybala trying to tease it through. Here's Pjanic.
Yes, my
Dybala's
father would just
still
be like
down,
picking
just
stuff in the
getting
background.
to his feet now,
Background
Douglas
noises like
Costa.
this way.
This time tries to drill one positively for Matuidi.
So close.
Won 29 of their last 34 Serie A home games. Unbeaten in the other 5. The real powerhouses here, with or without a crowd. The moment they're going 7 points clear, Juve. Here's Here's Blesma. Tweedy!
Oh!
A rasper that Gabriel had covered all the way.
Certainly worth an effort as well. And I think it's important that, yes, Juventus keep the ball, but it has to be an end product. It's at times, I think, when it does go wide, try and get one or two runners from midfield and get the ball in there.
I was like, am I seeing things? No, it's the blinds.
Here's Ronaldo.
Ronaldo's tall. Ronaldo looks very tall compared to the other players.
Much improved here, Lecce, after that abject display against Milan last time. Liverani at least will be happy with that.
Swivel and a shot from Ronaldo.
Ronaldo tries
Isn't
to...
any space there at all. You can just tell, can't you, now that the Lecce players are getting slower and slower. Chances are coming.
Lecce's player is starting to look tired.
That's his goal. He's been absolutely key. By the way,
Ronaldo was holding
watching the replay a couple of times there with Ronaldo,
right
and
side
by
of his
no
face.
means am I singling him out, because there are several repeat offenders. He's not the worst. And I know he's brilliant and everything, and one of the great players of the last 20 years, one of the great players ever, but you see those replays, I wonder how a player as good as him isn't embarrassed. It's the certainty with which he claims the penalty. Anyway, each to their own, I suppose.
Big boot by Lecce. 60 minutes into the game here. There is 30 minutes left within this game.
Well, Ronaldo's waiting. That's a great defensive challenge.
Juventus and 0 Lecce.
Donati who got back. Delict
Everybody,
for
welcome.
Bonucci.
I am your host Molly. Welcome to Monster Sports Entertainment. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications to get notified whenever we live here.
Now Bernardeschi. Quickly out for Cuadrado, in towards Ronaldo, goes over, penalty this time.
Penalty.
Juve have a chance to make it 2.
On first viewing, I think Rossettini, I thought he got a piece of the ball, but you can see the way that the ball goes once Ronaldo touches it.
Oh.
It doesn't change course, it doesn't change its spin either, so it does seem like Rossettini didn't get any of the ball. Down goes Ronaldo again. That's why you always question yourself, don't you? Because when he goes down, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a penalty, but it does seem to me that Rossettini didn't quite get there in time.
Ronaldo will take it, of course he will. Just wait for it to be confirmed.
Is Ronaldo taking the penalty shot? Hey Chipper. You wanna come? You wanna come over here, bud?
Into the final half hour.
Wanna come up, bud?
This to send Juve 7 points clear.
Oh!
Thumped home by Cristiano Ronaldo.
Juventus
The goal number
getting
23
a second goal
of the season. And Juve may just...
out of the penalty shot. Ronaldo getting the goal. How does Ronaldo's bun stay like that? Like with all that running and stuff. Like, how does it just like stay?
Because he works out, he's got strong buns.
No, I'm talking about his hair.
Oh. Then I just made it really awkward.
Oh my gosh.
Just made it really awkward.
Falco makes way. That, I'm sure, is a nod to the Sampdoria game. And Kuma Babacar. There was all sorts surrounding him before this game. Rumours that he was injured and wasn't even on the bench. Had been maybe slated to play. But He is on the bench, and on he comes. Best remembered with Fiorentina, made 99 Serie A appearances for them. Senegalese striker, on loan at the moment from Sassuolo. And useful, but I suspect facing a thankless task here. Babacar caught on the ankle. Welcome to the game.
Need the charger. Johnny, we're getting another shutout, aren't we? Honestly, probably. I mean, there's 27 minutes left. So... it shows the fans cheering on the...
We're going to have to start all over again against Sampdoria next time. In huge game for them. It's easy for us to sit here and say, oh, they'll take plenty from this ahead of that. But one thing saying it's another starting again and doing it. Here is Kuma Babacar.
That's the exact sound I make whenever I get her food. That's...
Did you see that wince? I mentioned that he had a niggle. Wonder if he just felt it there. Remember, you have to make your 5 substitutions in only 3 batches. Liverani's made 2, both single substitutions, just worth bearing in mind. Dear Babacar, caught again there.
Wally! Walter in the house. Anyone caught by him? Tripper?
Yeah, we've just seen the penalty.
Wanna say hi to
Just gets there first with a toe poke, doesn't he? And around the corner. I think you're right, Babacar's in the walls, isn't he, as well?
Out there.
Let's hope he's going to be okay, because Liverani certainly needs fit bodies for the run-in.
But you'll tell me, if you've got a niggle and you come on with it,
that
you don't
shirt
really need
was
heavy
so
contact
tight on
twice
that
in a
guy.
minute.
It looked like paint.
No, exactly right.
Like
I wonder if it's
an
the same
actual
injury
shirt.
or a new one as well, but whatever it is, he's trying to run it off, but doesn't look completely free of it yet.
Now Bonucci.
Uncle Rob chilling out.
Douglas Costa.
Chipper.
Do you wonder, by the way, if that penalty will
What are you doing,
create
bud?
some debate?
I know.
Forward
it
now
smells
to Dybala,
good.
trying to twist his body underneath
I
it.
know it smells good.
Do something extraordinary.
I know.
Didn't happen.
I know.
Well, he's smiling. It would have been extraordinary because you would have thought he'd go with his right foot. He's onside, then he just flicks out the left in the end to try and somehow connect as well, but that would have been some goal.
She's old AF. She's 15 years old. Hey, bud. I've had her since I was 4 years
Going
old.
back to the penalty,
Garbage.
you can absolutely see why he gave it and why it stayed a penalty, but there is a school of thought to say he got the ball. It's just a really strange angle. One of those funny ones. Give everyone something to talk about anyway.
When it first happened, I actually thought the same thing. I thought he'd get a piece of it, but looking at it again,
there she is.
the ball just didn't deviate at all, but they've given it. And 2-0. It's a scoreline that Lecce have to contend with, but listen, we always thought this was going to happen in this second half. It's just now damage limitation for the away side.
Her name is Tripper.
Just to draw a line under it. I just wonder.
Named after Jack Tripper off of Three's Company. I was named after Billy Madison.
Anyway, he gave it, Ronaldo scored, and here we are.
Show the Adam Sandler movie.
Beautifully drifted in by Dybala, and Bentancur and Bonucci both missed it. And a smile too from Cristiano.
It's wonderful delivery. It really is.
You
Didn't quite know why. I think it's Bentancur didn't
But don't step
go
on the
with his
laptop
head.
because
It's
then
Bonucci who tried to volley it instead. Ronaldo couldn't quite get there either, but
I wouldn't know how to stop the stream.
that corridor between the goalkeeper and the defenders, with the strikers coming onto the ball, is a perfect delivery.
44 Serie A goals now for Cristiano Ronaldo. As Aaron Ramsey prepares to come on, Ronaldo is the top scoring Portuguese player in Serie A now, having gone 2 clear of the previous holder of that record, who took a bit longer to get there, Rui Costa. The excellent Bentancur makes way for Ramsey, the end of his 100th Juve appearance in all competitions.
Just so I can put your hair in spikes, like a little stegosaurus.
Another chance for Aaron Ramsey for the final quarter of the game.
Just looking at me like, no. You don't like water. My other cat liked water. But Spicy liked water. She liked having baths. This cat does not like water. Does not enjoy it at all.
Bonucci, Dybala.
You guys can't see her, but she's like, just
Tweedy with a first-time cross.
Oh!
And Ronaldo denied by an excellent save from Gabriel. He comfortably could have had a hat-trick tonight.
Yes, honey.
That's a miss. That really is a miss, and he knows it. That, for him, is an easy chance. All he does is
Ronaldo
hit it
missing
down
the goal.
straight to the goalkeeper.
What was that other famous soccer/football player?
Not Pjanic's best,
Beckham?
that. Communication
Something
breakdown.
My cat always gets in my way, but it's okay because I love her. My cat always gets in my way, but it's okay.
What about that
Because
for a
I love
first
her
touch?
anyway.
Flashy one from Douglas Costa.
I can't rhyme at all. Hello, welcome to Madison's Nursery Rhymes.
Certainly wonderful control initially. After that, strong defending. Here we see again Ronaldo's at the back post. Acres of space, just either side of the keeper. It's in, but hitting it into the ground and straight at the keeper.
Ooh, Lecce,
So good in the
headbutting
air
it
as
out.
well. That remarkable
20
spring, but
minutes
normally
left.
perfect contact as well.
Within the game.
Trying to get a message there to Luca Rossettini. He will keep cajoling them and pushing them and trying to get a tune out of them.
Honey.
Hope that it's enough.
Yes, I know. I know. I know.
Ramsey.
Here. Oh my goodness, there's a little paw print on me. Do you have a little paw print on me, bud, from standing? Your nails are digging into me, bud.
Here's Aaron Ramsey again.
She stands on my legs
Oh,
for so
lovely
long that I
play,
get
and Blaise
little,
Matuidi to pull it back, and again the final ball.
little imprints of
It
paw
looks the-
prints, like little red marks of the paw.
De Ligt is winding it up, and
Oh,
flicked behind by
Almost
Save at the
getting
end from the Dutch defender.
their
De Ligt
third
just
goal,
steps
but not
forward
quite.
and lashes it.
Still
But
at
good play,
2.
wasn't it, from Juventus? Popping it around really well. And eventually it comes out to the central defender. I think that was just about going in. Gabriel, good stop.
Go ahead, bud.
Swinger from Bernardeschi, just a little too high.
Oh, honey, your paw prints are so
Said about
precious.
that from Douglas Costa, the better.
My goodness.
Here's the shot again. It was probably just hitting the post, wasn't it? But Gabriel needed to get a touch. And here's the header. And for Cristiano Ronaldo, that is a miss, no doubt. He's so accurate normally
Oh no, it's faded.
and precise with his headers. Not that time.
Well, here comes a player who's made a big impact since joining in January, the Czech international, Antonin Barak. He's been out with an injury and he eases his way back here.
Lecce needs some goals as well, yeah.
It's Mancosu who makes way.
Having a good time, Tripper?
Damiani, the Lecce president, here and watching on and doubtless worried. Douglas Costa just skipping away. Quadrado
Juventus.
to his right tried the
Lecce
harder
stopping
ball
it.
for Dybala.
Juventus with 2 Lecce with 0. I almost said 1. Apparently I can't read.
Quadrado. Now Bernadeschi. Here's Douglas Costa.
Oh, no. Lecce is starting to seem like more lethargic. They're not as energized as they were.
They're not happy with their display, but they know at the moment that it's enough.
Oh, is he gonna boot that?
Time for a bit of him, maybe. Looks like it.
Oh yeah, he booted it. Well, technically didn't boot it. It was on the ground and he kicked it really hard. Is it booting it when you like?
Lecce
hold
have
it
now
and you
conceded
let
twice at least in their last 6 Serie A away games. And for all that their away
go?
form
And
is slightly better than
Juventus
their
getting
home
it
form,
right back again.
starting to desert them. There's no shame in that happening here. But they need something, particularly in front of no fans in the rest of the season. Next away game will be at Sassuolo, who are showing some good form at the moment. Here's Matuidi.
Ooh. There's bacon going. I just have to go check on it.
Now Ronaldo. Bonucci. Slightly overconfident. He took a touch and tried to play a 1-2. What about that for a pass from Douglas Costa? Ramsey on the turn. Denied by Gabriel. It's relentless now for Lecce.
I was just flipping the bacon. There's 2 pieces of bacon that I did not flip because they were not ready to be flipped.
Juve preparing double change by the looks of things.
Whoa, everything fell apart. Literally, it came out of the socket. It came out of the charger. It came out of this, and this came out of my
Here's
phone.
Taxidis.
Everything unhooked itself.
Yeah, the ball's going to be put out of play. It's all gone a bit ragged here, Tony.
Yes, it certainly has. Unfortunately, Lecce are just retreating. I think legs and minds have just about given up here. They'd be delighted to hear the final whistle. Not much energy out there from the team in blue, but they keep going.
Time for Higuain. Dybala after another outstanding goal. They want to make way. The difference maker for them.
What about this feat? Douglas Costa, the ball to Ramsey. That first touch as well from Ramsey is superb. Gets his shot away quickly. Good save, Gabriel.
Ooh, Lecce saving the ball.
Serie A debut for Simone Muratore, one of the stars of the under-23 team. He will, it would seem, complete his medical ahead of a move to Atalanta this week. A 12 million euro move. But he gets his chance to play for Juve.
That his one arm almost looks like
Really looking forward to seeing him
out.
play. Maybe not for 13 minutes here, but certainly once Gasparini gets hold of him. Another Lecce change now. Marco Calderoni. It's another single change from Liverani. Vera's first start has concluded. Liverani did say he doesn't like 5 substitutes. How can you change the rules halfway through and all that? Maybe he's being stubborn, only using 3. Now it's Higuain with just about his first contribution, and it's very nearly a goal.
Well, one thing in his mind, isn't it? Just let rip. As soon as he gets an opportunity, almost getting his name on the score sheet. But yeah, Liverani, it's interesting, isn't it? Only made 3 substitutions. I think, not sure about stubborn, I'd call it something a bit stronger than that, because surely in this sort of situation,
is Ronaldo still on the field?
Players that I could. Of course, Mancosu has gone off their top striker.
Was Ronaldo's only break
20 minutes, that's fine,
oh
but rest another couple, because the wall certainly is to come.
It's the 69th time, by the way, that Ronaldo and Dybala have started a game together.
That is such a big field.
Only the 4th time.
That is a huge field.
They've both scored, 2nd time in a row. And it goes from Douglas Costa. Ronaldo felt he was being fouled. And then he's penalised for the hand, but if there is anything...
Oh, that's the hour time.
Have a look, don't worry about it.
Well, there's no doubt that he handballs
the timer you wanted me to set for an hour.
Just offside as well. I think there's too much in there, but Rispoli, I think, has got a bit of his shirt, but Ronaldo, instead of heading it, does put the hand up. He knows it's going a little bit too high.
Well, rightly or wrongly, the minute you saw that replay, you know it's just not deemed enough.
Substitutions? I don't think so yet.
Here's Muratore. Douglas Costa.
Oh. Get it.
Babacar.
Oh, that went straight to him. Wow.
10 to go in Turin. Dybala, Ronaldo, Juve going 7 clear.
Did he get hit in the face with the ball? I think that dude on Lecce just got hit in the face with the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo hit it, and then I think on Lecce they
Douglas Costa,
got hit in the side
Aaron
of the head
Ramsey.
with it.
One point to make about man on the ball now, Simone Muratore, and his move to Atalanta. Who's this? He's, as you can see, he's got some size about him. He's tall, really good on the ball, likes to play in midfield, but can also play at centre half. Is adaptable. Ball playing centre half. Now you see why Gasperini likes him. He play on the left wing before you know it.
Absolutely right. I remember doing the Atalanta Lazio game, Gym City there. Centre half, played more, left wing, left channel, up front, absolutely fantastic. So let's see how the young man does, but certainly here tonight, just got a job in midfield, but it's an easy one. Here he is on the ball.
Yeah, it's nice for him, first team. Now Cuadrado. It's Babacar.
Lecce just can't seem to get it on their side.
Half hour, another bang
on
on the leg of Kuma
the other
Babacar.
side of the field. They just can't seem to get it over.
It's like a magnet, unfortunately. He's getting hit every time he goes near the ball. There was Douglas Costa with a swipe at the ball, but Babacar, since he's come on, he must be a target on his knee, simple as that, and his back. Look at him, still limping around.
About 10 minutes left here.
Little header there for Barak. Babacar
of the game.
Involved. Now Calderoni. touched off it there. Now Ronaldo. He'll be so frustrated if he ends up with just one goal tonight. Now he wants to move inside and continue to tease them, and it's Higuain to return with a goal.
Another goal!
The weight of the world on his shoulders these
for Juventus.
past few months.
Another
but there's
goal.
a moment of joy.
Lecce still at 0. Looks like it's going to be a shutout. I had to just mute it because there was some music playing in the background. Ooh, were you cooking the hash browns with the bacon grease?
Hell yeah, and butter.
Oh, frickin' rights you are, yeah.
Cajun spice and Montreal steak spice.
Oh, that's gonna be so good.
Seasoning,
Oh,
salt, and
goodness.
pepper. And tons of onion.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, but
That's what I'm
Higuain,
talking about.
he had a sighter early. As soon as he came on, he wasn't going to miss that high into the middle of the goal to make it 3.
Prior to this game, he hadn't scored in 7. His worst run ever in his career is 8. Little tiny bit of relief. I know players don't much like statistics, but it would have felt like a long time. Here's Barrett. Calderoni with a good positive run. Juve just went to sleep there. Touch from Muratore, and Szczesny holds on. Great to see that solidarity within the players. It's been a horrible time for Higuain, and they were all on their feet. You could see how much it meant to the whole squad that he got his goal. Now Douglas Costa, burst of acceleration. When he does that, you wonder why he's not starting, and you wonder why he lets himself down so often. Such a talent.
Yeah, he certainly is. I think at the start of the season he did start, didn't he? And he got a run in the team, and I thought he was fantastic. But then, of course, injuries yet again just unfortunately stumped his progress.
Whipped in again by Douglas Costa, and De Ligt was there. With no one in attendance to turn it home. It's a curious
for Juventus.
goal. But it's his 3rd for Juventus.
Another goal for Juventus. Oh my goodness. Juventus 4. Oh, did you go to the bathroom, bud? Are you scratching your box? We put a little box there for her to scratch up. Why pay a bunch of money for a scratching post that we've tried to use like a kind of scratching post type situation with her, and she's like, no, give me the box. She's like, I will rip the box gladly. And we're like,
Back coming
right.
for it. Stayed rooted, as you say. Well, it stays like this. It's the 3rd time that I've lost 4-0 in Turin against Juve. 4th time that I've lost here by 4 clear goals. And they've now certainly lost that record as being the only Italian club to have played in this stadium and not lost here. They've very definitely lost. And it might be about to get worse. Oh, it's a great weaving run.
Oh,
Gabriel
just
acrobatically denies Douglas Costa.
Lecce's.
It looks to me like
Lecce's
legs
slacking.
and minds are tiring here.
Lecce is slacking here.
Now Ronaldo.
Oh, he threw that red in his head.
Shoot on sight from Juve. Quadrado.
You know, in Happy Gilmore, no one's Billy Madison.
Again, Babacar.
Happy Gilmore.
I shouldn't
when
laugh.
he,
I really should. We shouldn't
feel
laugh,
free.
should we? Yeah, you do.
when
feel
Adam
free,
Sandler
because every
is
time
in
he seems to
the
go for the ball, he just
batting
gets
cage,
clumped.
and he's like standing there, he's like,
Just
oh,
bearing in
and the
mind
ball
that
hits him in the
we're
head.
feeling such
He's like in
sympathy.
that stance.
He got a
That's
niggle this
exactly the
afternoon
stance
and
that
wasn't
dude
even
was
going to be
in
on the bench.
when the ball hit him in the
To
head.
make it worse, here's the Higuain finish.
Actually, from that angle, the
That was
backfield from
nice.
Ronaldo
He
was actually
kicked it
going
back.
miles away from Higuain. It was Donati's deflection
he
into
kicked
the
the back of
Argentinian
the
striker's
heel and it
path
kicked
that
back to,
made the goal, but good finish
the other
nonetheless.
guy.
Well, that's a miscommunication. Muratore involved, but Ramsey read it. here's Douglas Costa, and suddenly Juve have got players menacingly forward. It's Aaron Ramsey, got caught under his feet. And then it's Higuain, deflected. Good stop, Gabriel.
Nice stop.
Had to readjust, didn't he, his body,
By Lecce.
because of the deflection, but well, at the moment, looks like one team is playing at certainly a high pace, and the other one has just gone. Lecce, nothing left in the legs.
We said it at the time, though, Tony, didn't we, that when you're chasing and chasing, it's hard enough, and then down to 10 after half an hour makes it almost impossible.
Yes, it does, and I think also, if you think how hard they worked in that first half an hour, they were closing everything down, being nice and tight and adventurous, you know, getting forward. Suddenly, when the legs do go, all that happens is you just drop deeper and deeper, and that's what's happened. Look at the players now; they're just heads down, running back towards their own goal and allowing Juve the ball in front of them. But
Hi, buddy.
they were spirited for a while, but
Yes, bud. I
second
know.
half,
Isn't
just
it
been too much for them.
exciting? Isn't
Higuain.
everything exciting? I know.
Now
Wanna come up
Pjanic.
here? Where you going? What's going on? What's going on, my bud?
5 would be cruel, given how long they managed to
Yeah,
hold
you
out.
smell bacon?
8 minutes into the second half when Juve made it 1-0.
My cat's just like right there.
Fine effort from them. Now maybe there's a moment to savour, but not from Calderoni, I'm afraid. Oh dear.
I have to fix my nail after this.
Just feeling that groin area, which isn't a good sign. On this evidence, Tony, do you give them a chance of staying up? I already mentioned who they've still got to play. They still got Samp, still got Genoa, Brescia, Udinese. It's in their hands to an extent.
it certainly is. And I think playing Juventus is always obviously a very difficult task. I think they showed plenty of spirit, but they'll need plenty more.
I'm gonna paint my toenails tonight.
What we have seen, I suppose, in their recent results is they leak goals, but they are adventurous and they can win games. So previous to the last 3 games, of course, they won those 3. So against teams down there, maybe so.
Well, there's the final whistle. Barely a second of time added on. It was a...
And that, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between, is, boom, the final score. The final score is Juventus 4, Lecce 0. It's a shutout. We got another shutout. My goodness. So yeah, that's the game. That's the stream. Stay tuned. Check community tab for our schedule. Like, subscribe. I just flipped you guys off. Oh, I'm so sorry. I meant to go like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications so you get notified whenever we're live here on this channel. Thank you very much, everybody. And alright. I totally forgot about that. Okay.
Of course you did.
Pull up in the monster automobile gangster with the bat that came from Sri Lanka. Yeah, I'm in the town Kakala Willy Wonka. You could be the king, but watch the queen conquer. First things first, I eat your brains. Then I'm a star rocking gold teeth and bangs. Cause that's what I'm a monster do. Hairdresser from Milan, that's a monster Jew. And I'm all up in the bank with a funny face. And if I fake, I knows cause I'm money 8. But really, I don't give a F-U-C-K. Forget Barbie and Nikki, cause she's fake. She's on a diet, but my pocket's eating cheesecake. And I'll say, bride and chunky child's play. Just kill another career, it's a mild day. Pink wig, thick gas, give him whiplash. I think big get cash, make him blink fast. Look at what you just saw, this is what you live for. Ah, I'm a Molly Streamer Monstar. There you go. That is the Monstar rap. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining me, and I will see you next time.